Hello, this video is about linear equations and patterns. The question goes, a taxi driver has a pickup charge of €3 and a fee for every kilometre of the journey. A pickup fee of €3, that's the fee that you pay even if you only travel 100 metres up the road. And the fee for every kilometre of the journey is in addition to that. The question says, how much does she charge per kilometre? So what I'm going to do is, you look at the table and you see that if she travels 6 kilometres, she's going to be charged €15. Okay. I can't really see how much he's going to be charged if he travels 3 kilometres. It doesn't cross over a junction box properly. But I can be sure of this one. 6 kilometres, €15. But I don't include this €3 because that's a pickup charge. It's nothing to do with the distance that she's travelled. It's a pickup charge. So therefore she's going to be charged €12 for 6 kilometres. €12 for 6 kilometres. And when you work that out per kilometre, it's €2 per kilometre. That's the first part. The second thing says complete a table of the total charge for the first 6 kilometres. Okay, here we are. I can see at 0 kilometres is €3. At 1 kilometre, well, I know it goes up at 2 kilometres per every hour. I can't read it from here, not properly, you can't guess, but I know it goes up for 2 kilometres, €2 every kilometre. So I can add on 2 onto the 3, and then so on up to 6 and 15. Just keep adding on 2 all of the time for each kilometre. So that's my table. Then part 3 says create a formula for the nth term of the sequence. So we know what that formula is, and it looks like this. Okay, the formula for our nth term is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1d. Our a is equal to 5, it's our first term. I'm not interested in the 0, it's always the first term, it's T1, the first term. This is the 0th term, so your first term is going to be 1, and the value of that is 5. Your common difference is the difference between each of these terms, so it's going to be a 2 in this case. So a is equal to 5 and d is equal to 2. So Tn is equal to 5 plus n minus 1 by d. I multiply that out, I'm going to get 5 plus 2n minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3, so 3 plus 2n is my nth term. You're not asked in this case, but this Tn stands for euros. So you could say the cost C is equal to 3 plus, and instead of saying n, it would be maybe k for kilometre, so I'm going to say d for distance. Fourth part, write the equation of the line. Now you know that the equation of the line is written like y is equal to mx plus c, or y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. But we do have a y-intercept. You know that's 3, and all we need to work out is the slope. So what is the slope? Well, the slope is the rise over the run. So I'm going to pick here, I'll write down slope m. Let me do it in a different color. Use this here. M is equal to rise over run. And the rise is 15 down to 3, that's 12, divided by the run, which is 6. So m is equal to 2, which is the same as the charge per kilometre, by the way. And they're the same thing. The slope here will be the charge per kilometre. And then our equation of the line is going to be, I need a bit more space. So I'm going to get, I'll do it down here. Y is equal to, I'm not using this one, I'm using this one. Y is equal to mx, well the slope is 2, x plus c, and the c is the y-intercept, which as you can see is 3. If I was to rearrange that, the y-axis is the euros, so that's cost, is equal to 2 times the distance, which is d, plus 3. And as you can see, look, it's the same as down here. There we go, I've highlighted them both in red. They're the same equation, the same formula for both. Okay, here's a question you might have a look at yourself. It's an adventure centre, and there's an entrance fee of €10, and then they charge you per hour as well. Okay, so do a table for the first 6 hours, write a formula for the nth term, and then what's the equation of the line. And also, can you, instead of having it Tn equals, when you're finished with the equation, can you turn it into maybe cost equals something? And the same with the equation of the line. Instead of having it y is equal to mx plus c, change it to be cost equals something. And maybe your time could be t for time or h for hours. Anyway, have a go at that. Hope that helps.